Today's video we start with a hydration chart. Am I hydrated? Aim for clear urine at least 10 times a day. Eat a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables. Drink a quart of water before meals. Thank you.
Quart of water, start every day with a quart of water before breakfast. No matter what you eat for breakfast, be it watermelon or whatever, have a quart of water. Better hydration, better digestion, better efficiency.
I put in vegan rice protein powder. 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 I put in vegan rice protein powder.
Question, could you please talk about Miranda Kerr's vegan diet and how she mentioned freely recently in social media? Well, it's not surprising at all. The good thing about social media, though, is that anyone can be looking at you. People are always watching you. You never know from when, who, what, where, or why. But the thing is, the girls see people like freely and they're like, how old is she? She's 33. Interesting. When you're like 18 or 19 or 21, it's easy to be slim and fucking, be toned and all that. Because you're still young. You're just fresh out of high school. But once you go through like freshman 25 or whatever and get into work, start doing that, then that's when you're in your 30s. And then that's a lot harder to maintain a physique just because of all society's temptation and the status quo opinion. So when models see people like freely, they're like, boom, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're still looking good. They're looking better at 33 than they did when they were 21. Whoa, what's going on there? But none of these girls are doing the paleo primal diet. They don't want to get fucking chunky. If you're on the catwalk, man, you can't afford any paleo prior Sally Fallon weight gain powder. You can't, man. You got to be all fucking sucked up and shit, you know what I mean? You gotta be lean. Fucking lean. Now, the good thing is, in the modelling industry, people are getting more into health, which is cool. I mean, it's both. More into drugs, more into health, but the gap's getting bigger in modelling. So now when you're doing your H&M, your hair and makeup, you can be like, you see what this person's in, so this person, and the gap's bigger now, you can sort of see which side you want to be on. Strung out, wide out, fucking big black fucking circles under your eyes. Or do you want to be like having a bit of glow, energy, without drugs, don't have to worry about gaining weight, be fucking skinny and thin long term, healthier, smell better, feel better? This is the way to go. This is the way to go. Oh, it's like praline vanilla cream, sugar. I so love this lifestyle. I can eat all the sugar I want, stay fucking lean. Look at that leanness. Leanness. Sweetness. How could you do a low carb diet, man, and deprive yourself of sweetness? Fuck that, man. Fuck that. People who don't have sugar ever again, sweets, fruits, or whatever, carbs, not a lifestyle I would ever want to live. Love my carbs, love being lean. So today is 100% fruit day. Fruits, the good thing about this is it's high potassium, low sodium. I need to be as lean as possible, but still have maximum potassium stores, maximum glycogen sugar stores, muscle sugar stores, glucose-derived ATP equals power on the bike and on the run. If you're running 100 meters, glucose-derived ATP. If you're running 10k as fast as you can, glucose-derived ATP. Once that glucose-derived ATP goes down, glucose exhaustion comes in, game over. Straight up. That's how it is. So today is about carbon up in the leanest foods, high potassium, low sodium, low protein, low fat, so your blood is really thin, it's moving around really well, and that's what we do. That's why fruit's the best. And I'm going to crap it out in the morning. Boom, wake up, have a big dump, feed the flies, feed the worms, and that's good. And sugars for the win. Sugars for the win. Simple as that. Every kilo you have extra as a runner is about 30 seconds for 10k. So that's why this fruit thing works, because you want to be as light as possible. Light as possible. But you don't want to be starved. You want to have the energy in your system. You want to have your muscles pumped full, nice, juicy, potassium-rich blood in there, lymph, plasma, potassium-rich. You want it in there. You want your muscle glycogens in there, all your muscle sugars. So you want that, but be stripped the fuck down. Light as, but carbed up, potassiumed up, hydrated up. That's what you want. So what you eat today powers you tomorrow. So I'm carbing up today, as I do every fucking day. Every day I eat the same, pretty much. Except on a race day, I don't eat any salt beforehand, because I want to be lighter. And I prefer the fruits, because fruit's a bit lighter. If I had no option, of course, starch is the go. But if I do have an option, if Durinata has his option, Durinata goes with the fruits, the sugars. Because that keeps you lighter and leaner. Everything goes faster on race day when you carb the fuck up on fruits. Can't get enough fruits, go to starches, but fruits number one, always. Remember that. Fruits number one, starch is a backup plan. There's no doubt about it. So here we have about $100 worth of local Australian bananas, about $100 US, and that's bulk buying price. The bananas are in Australia pretty bland. It's pretty hard to get a good banana in Australia. They look good, but these are sort of organic. It's hit and miss, you know. Like these ones now, the flavour's pretty bland compared to a Thai or US purchased banana. But you do what you can do. You do what you can do. So I've got a question, what do you do for detoxing? Oh my god. What do you do for detoxing the huge amount of radium you must ingest through eating so many bananas? I don't know what to say to that one. That's a bit like asking, aren't you worried all the bananas you eat, one day you drop a skin on the ground, someone slips on the skin, cracks their head open, and then sues you? Because I wouldn't eat a banana diet for that very reason. You might get radium poisoning. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. And this person is using a computer with electromagnetic radiation, and the reason why they can't do the banana diet is because if they ate 100,000 fucking bananas in a day, they might get radium poisoning. The fucking excuses people have, man. I'm glad my mum isn't on the internet, because she would use fucking stupid fucking reasons like this, excuses like this rather, of why. I'd like to do the banana diet, Harley. I mean, you've proven everything else to me, but what about the radium? I'm very concerned about the radium. My cigarette's going out, I need a lighter. I'm very concerned about the radium ingested by organic bananas. Very concerned indeed. Let's see if we can find another question that makes me want to piss my pants in laughter. Oh man. The craziness people say. Here's a question. I recently watched this video from DTM. 7 minutes in the video, he clearly says fat does not make you fat. Toxins make you fat. This video gives a fat-burning juice recipe and, of course, promotes his new weight loss DVD. He also says he promotes 1 meal a day, mainly fat. Can you please do a response video to this? It goes off. Why is DTM going off the rails? Blah, 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 blah. So the question is, what's my opinion on DTM? And I don't hate DTM. Actually, I was the one who came up with the fucking name DTM. I said to Dan, you call yourself DTM? Was DTM, what does that mean? Dan the man. DTM. Oh yeah, because it's nice and short, easy to remember. So I'm the one who came up with the name DTM. So I don't hate Dan at all. We have disagreements nutritionally, but that's all it is. That's fine. You don't have to agree with everything everyone fucking says. No one agrees with me 100% of the time, and I don't agree with anyone else 100% of the time. It's fine. Dan says fat doesn't make you fat, because otherwise he would be fat. Well, it's sort of true, but he eats fucking like that much food a day, apparently. I'd love to see what Dan eats every day, for him just to keep doing videos like that. It wouldn't add up mathematically, so he says he eats 2 avocados a day, and a bit of olive oil on some greens, and that's it. And that's it, he says in that video. I haven't watched the Dan video for a long time because I find he just talks a lot, doesn't really say much, and they seem to be more salesy these days, like buy this, buy that, point down below, minerals, supplements, whey powder, enzymes, probiotics, whatever. Just sell. And that's fine, everyone's got to make a buck, but I don't watch them anymore because it's just too salesy for me. It's lost the essence of what he used to teach. But that's fine. That's just my comments and criticisms, not hating, just saying. Going back to the fat thing, of course fat's not going to make you fat if all you eat all day is 2 avocados, a drizzle of oil on the salad, and maybe a fucking glass of OJ. It's not going to make you fat, because you're getting maybe 600 calories, man. But when someone says they're eating 600 calories a day, I call bullshit on that. Simple as that. So that's my comments there. Fat doesn't make you fat. That's correct. If you eat 600 calories a day like Dan claims to do. 1 meal a day he promotes, he says in the video. What else can I mention on that one? Says that people get fat because of toxins. That's partly true. I agree with Dan there, because you could take certain medications that are very toxic and make you still a lot of water retention. Definitely, I agree with that on that point there. But I disagree with the fat not making you fat. Every gram of fat you store gets stored as fat. But if you're only eating 600 calories a day or whatever, then you're storing that fat, but you're burning it very quickly because you're fucking in such a calorie deficit. So yeah, you could eat a 100% fat diet of 600 calories a day and it wouldn't make you fat. Will it fuck up your health? Definitely. Will it clog your arteries? Definitely. For sure. You know? Just because someone's lean doesn't mean the arteries are clean. I've had four friends die from heart disease under age 35. So that's always a misconception, is, you know, you can just eat all the fat you want and as long as you stay lean, your arteries are healthy. But olive oil is one of the most toxic things on the planet in the health world. Olive oil is so toxic, it activates clotting factor 7 as much as butter. All the long-term studies on olive oil says it creates heart disease, promotes heart disease. So if you want to have clean arteries, don't add oil to your diet. You know, maybe you could have a little bottle a year, but don't add it as a regular thing to your diet. Have it more of a social thing. If it's a bit of olive oil in the salad or whatever. But I personally would never add oil to my food because I know how dangerous it is. And I don't want to have that brain fog where I talk for half an hour, but I don't really say anything. I want to be on point, boom, 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 clarity, objective advice, transparent 1000%, have a huge audience of people who can do what I fucking do, no matter where in the world they are, versus just seeing me on the pedestal go, Darren Wright is just like, lives on 1 meal a day, and he's just like a being of aura. That's just all bullshit, man. I talk real world advice. This is real world shit. You can go extreme if you want. You can watch some Darren Wright videos where I'm eating tropical fruits in the jungles or whatever. You can go live that lifestyle you want. You can go and travel the world on your bicycle and eat as much fruit as you want, or smash in the rice or whatever. You can have a family, you can have a business, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do and still follow my advice with what resonates with you in your life situation currently now. You don't have to wait for anything to happen before you start this lifestyle that we teach. You can do it fucking right now, can't you? No excuses. You can do everything we teach right now. Doesn't matter where in the world you live. You can be watching this in Antarctica on a research vessel. You can get all the foods we teach pretty much on that fucking vessel. You can get rice, get a little bit of fruits, dried fruits, water, basic condiments. You can get all that stuff. You live in Canterbury, Thailand, you can get all the fruits you want. So you can do whatever you want, and you don't have to buy all that bullshit. Supplements and enzymes and DVD for this, DVD for that, whatever, you know. And that's fine. That's just my comments and criticisms. People ask for it. I like to be honest. I'm not a fake person. You meet me on the street, you ask me an opinion, I'm going to give it to you. You ask me on YouTube, I'm going to give it to you. Simple as that. Next question. Want to eat during an Ironman? First of all, I'd like to thank you and freely the lifestyle change we've been through. It's really great to be vegan, especially raw. But when I don't want to eat raw, there are so many backup plans. What I didn't thought about. I've tried the rice and veggies and beetroot and the muesli or soy milk and sugar before riding. It's awesome. By the way, I'm a cyclist and recently have started to swim and run. Thank you for getting the idea what I'm preparing for. Could you please answer the question, the title, come to the video, please? When you come to London next. I don't know if I'm going to come to London ever again, because if I'm going to travel, it's it's Thailand, man. That's where I want to travel to because that's just fruit and writing. And the US is good for talks and stuff. But London, I don't know why I'd go to London ever again. I mean, nice people and that, but like it's just a big city. I'm not a fan of big cities that much. I'd rather go to Thailand. But answer the question, Harley. Asking about food for the Iron Man. It's carbohydrates. 10 grams of carbs per kilo of body weight per day. You're a 65 kilo athlete. That's 650 grams of carbs per day minimum. Keep your fat as low as you can get. Keep your protein as low as you can get. Just focus on carbs. Whole food carbs. Bananas, fruits, dates, rice, sugars, whatever. Do the experiment. You'll find out what works for you. You'll find out what lets you be super lean with super high power. Buy a power meter. You have to have a fucking power meter on your bicycle. You have to train with a Garmin on your bike when you're running so you can have pace. You have to use these things. You can't be fit without a Garmin or a power meter as fit as you could be otherwise. Yeah, sure, you can be fit, but you know what I mean? You can't get your best if you don't have tools to know objectively what the fuck are we doing. How lean, how skinny can I get before I lose too much power? Only a power meter is going to teach you that. Only a power meter and nothing else. Your weight doesn't matter. How you look in the mirror doesn't matter. All that's going to matter is how many watts can I put out and how light can I get and still hold power. Watts per kilo going up. And you need to get a power meter. And then that with the power meter, you work out what diet works best for you. And then you work out, fuck, that diuretic fucker, he was right. So get a power meter, please. And then you just work it out and then write down stuff. Buy some digital scales. Weigh every single meal. Write it down. Work out how much you need to have. People go, oh, that's too much. That's too complicated. That's like grade 2 maths, Harley, and that's just too complicated. But what do you want, results or not? Do you want to just get sucked into every scam on the health food world or triathlon world or whatever, where people just sell you bullshit and we buy it because we don't know anything else? But when you use a power meter, when you train with a Garmin to pace, and you got some scales at home to weigh your food, weigh yourself, and work out what's the lightest I can get and still function, then that's when you really form a template you can use for life. Lance Armstrong was one of the first people who really did this. Just objective stuff. That's why athletes get blood tests almost daily. Top level athletes get blood tests almost daily, weekly, every few days, monthly. Why? To see how the drugs, the steroids and EPO, etc., the blood doping is working in their body. And then make sure they're under certain parameters for when the testing comes along. Most testosterone on the market today has a half-life around 8 hours, meaning that the drug testing times are generally between 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night. So you've got, that's why 10 p.m. is a really busy time in pro athlete world, because you can do a lot of shit at 10 p.m. and then by the time you wake up in the morning, if any drug testers knock on your door, you're like, no worries, come on in, we'll do that urine test or whatever, because it's passed out of your system. So that's why you need to learn about your body. And that's what we try and educate in our channel, is fundamentals, health, fitness fundamentals, 100%. So if you're into cycling and you want to get better, you want to lose weight, the power meter is the most important tool, I think, to get if you're into weight loss. The power meter on your bike, because you can just know how skinny you can get without hurting yourself. And I tell people, do everything drug-free, because as soon as you start throwing in stimulants in the equation, you start fucking up your metabolism. As soon as you start getting on steroids and everything else, you start fucking up your metabolism. That's why when women get off the pill or get on the pill, their hormones just get all fucking square, just you know. And then when they get off that, they're like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. It must be the bananas. No, it's the fucking steroid you did for the last 10 years or whatever. The pill is a steroid. The male contraceptive, you guess what it is? Testosterone. It's a testosterone derivative. So it just, everything gets all fucked up. So that's why I promote drug-free stuff. You can do drugs if you want, you can do steroids if you want, but it's good to go back to a natural baseline to work out what's going on. Let your body heal and cleanse. Otherwise, you're going to pay one day. You're going to pay one day. So that's my tip there. So I have a situation, I'm just editing this video now, I realise that I've deleted or not even recorded some of the footage I was with the smoothie today. So I've missed a smoothie. A big 2,800 calorie smoothie. It's been vaporized. That's probably from being under CARB from yesterday. 2,000 calories. So I've had close to 6,000 calories. Another bit of grape juice here. And I've done SFA today. Sweet fruct all. But 6,000 calories. Had the appetite for it. That's what happens, man. If you undereat yesterday, boom, your body plays catch up. Always does. You can use appetite suppressant drugs, but once you're off them, it's going to catch up. So all you can do, ain't eat less, eat right. Can't fast it off. You got to eat right. You got to eat it off. Eat it off. Eventually, even the most disciplined calorie restrictors break down and binge the fuck out on all types of nasty stuff. Let's get your insulin right up there, and on comes the weight. So the only solution is eat like Durandata and freely. That's the only solution there is. That's the only solution there is for long-term, sane, health, weight loss, leanness. If you want to see your jawbones without having to starve and do clenbuterol, this lifestyle's for you. So we've missed a meal. We have to be back on track tomorrow. I'm carved up now. Feeling all high spirits. I feel fucking good with the carbs, man. I feel like I could go on my bike and do 300 to 400 Ks tomorrow. Yesterday, though, I was like, I'm not going to train tomorrow. I woke up this morning, I'm like, I can't train. I've got no energy. Now I'm like all grandiose and fucking bipolar. Like, yeah, man, we can fucking pump it. Tomorrow I'm going to meet my friends at 6 a.m. in the city. Jeanette and Alan, sorry. They've just fucking run around Australia. A marathon a fucking day on 100% raw food diet. Guess what they're fueled by? Fucking fruits. Incredible. A marathon a day, man. Just nuts since January the 1st. No protein powders, no caffeine, no bullshit. Crazy, man. Inspirational indeed. I'm going to see him tomorrow, get up bright and early, bushy-tailed, go to meet him down the weir, North Adelaide, and go for a bit of a jog with him. And I think I might hang out with them for the next few days and do a few videos with them. Just incredible. Just mind-boggling what they've done. Just crazy. World record breakers. Not even taking any drugs. Not even fucking caffeine. No crack out. Straight up legit people, man.